So you want to learn some more salsa steps, some simple ones that'll make you really look like you know what you're doing,
including how to move your hips and shimmy?
You've come to the right place. Now, one of these steps is super simple because it's usually a two-step, and we're literally just going to go two steps over. Now, I say it's usually two steps. It could be as many as you want. It could be 4, it could be 6, but 2 is fairly common. And here's what you do. I'm going to go ahead and show you what to do with the arms right off. You just point to where you're going, all right? You're just pointing to where you're going, and usually you just do 2 steps. Pretty simple. Now, what's nice about this step is that's a travel step, but you can travel even more. I'm going to show you, you can do that travel, and you can come forward, or you can go back, which can be fun. And you can just go a simple 2 up, or you can do even more. Now, I'm going to link in the description some videos you can try out to try some of these steps in an actual salsa routine to get a feel for it. Another step you can do in salsa is a simple tap, and that's really all it is. When you don't know what to do, just tap. You don't even have to shift your weight. Now, to make it really work, try to think of loosening up your hips and let your hips move with it, because salsa is meant to be all about a party, having fun, and it's very loose, and that includes your hips, which you will see a lot in Latin music. But for some people, maybe you've never really moved your hips. I first started doing Zumba about 16 years ago, and having had a lot of children, I figured my hips would never do that. But the reality is it's muscle memory, and it's just knowing how to do something and building up that muscle memory, and some more flexibility and strength will come the more you do it. So, but a simple way to get started is this. Think of just having the weight here evenly distributed. When your feet are closer together, it's easier when you first get started. Now, bend your right knee, and you'll notice your left hip just moves out. It can't help it. Now, bend your left knee. But we're still putting some weight on it here, and automatically the hip moves over to the right. And as you do this, your hips automatically move. That's one way to get your hips going. And what you will find is the more you do it, the easier it is to do it. You might not have to bend your knees as much, but it just allows your hips to move. So start practicing on that, and that will get easier and easier the more you do it. So you can add those hips, and that changes it completely. And it's always appropriate to do a shimmy in salsa. And a shimmy, here's the key, is all about your shoulders. I see people many times trying to, and they think they have to move their whole body, and they're doing this really big move, and that doesn't look like a shimmy. It's just your shoulders. Just think about moving your shoulders. If the rest of you were locked in concrete, you couldn't move, and you could only move your shoulders. Try to move just your shoulders and as little of the rest of your body as possible. You can start it slowly, and eventually it's faster, and all you're really doing is moving your shoulders, and the rest is just a bonus that follows. And it's always fun to add a little shimmy to your salsa. So let's try putting those moves together. Do some music. Want to know what to do with your arms now? Watch this next video.